I look at my daughter, she is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. She's stunning. She has the most beautiful blue eyes and blonde hair that used to have curls until you guys took it out of them. They used to have the smile that used to light up a room. You took that away from them. I can prove that you took that away from them in the pictures, which are on Facebook. My Facebook is about to go public, and you are welcome to look at anything that I've said. And yeah, I've made comments about I'd like to put a gun to some people's heads. Because that's how I feel. That's the pain and the depth of the pain that I feel. That's the anger that sometimes I deal with what you're doing. But I'm constructive. There are people out there that if this carries on, you're going to have a war on your hands. People are out there to fight against you. Come the 5th of November, there are people out there who will put their masks on and they will cause destruction. It's not the way to have a resolution. We need to take a stand. By standing and having rallies, we are saying that we disagree with what you're doing, but you're going to get away with it anyway. I promise you, David Cameron, who leaves his child in a pub and gets away with it, I promise you, if you make me continue past the 13th of December, I will revolt your parliament. Because what you are doing is child abuse, and you are part of that problem. I suggest that you have me in your think tank, of which I already am part of. I suggest you listen to what I have to say. And I suggest you negotiate with me. If you choose to alienate me and victimize me and push me to the side, you will create me to rebel. Because I will not leave my children. No way will I leave this. I will not fight you for 17 years. I will not wait until my children are so deranged and fucked up that I'm having to repair your damage. I'm ending this now. I will end this on the 28th of October. I'll be walking out of that court a free woman. I will not be gagged, and I'll be in the appeal court where this will be a miscarriage of justice and you'll return my children. You will then make it very clear for every other parent to be in the appeal court. Every parent will move to strike. I'll teach them how. I appeal for any legal team to back me and support me. There's a lot of corrupt ones out there, but there's some good ones too. We will move through the courts and we will bring everybody out with a 6-month programme. The court orders will be upheld and we will move forward to a better country. And we'll have a brighter future. Because this is where it starts. This is the ground foundations of this country. If you destroy family, you destroy everything. We need family first. I promise you, there will become a day where I will get this video together. This will go out on YouTube, people will watch it. I urge you to go whatever I put out and learn what I'm saying. There is a collective conscience of people coming together who are ending this. I may be speaking for many people right now, but there are thousands of us. And we are uniting and we are coming together. I'm so hoping that people listen and they are outside the court because I really need this media to break. But I'll break it on my own if I have to. But for your own children, you need to represent them outside that court. There are no excuses. Doesn't matter how much money you don't have, there is somebody who will help you get there. We'll find a way of people getting there. You've got just over a week. Tomorrow is the 20th of October. It's 3 years from the date that I set the media off to say the fragment of this system was failing us. They accepted that. On the 28th of October is the day that the new system starts. I believe that it's for the good. But people need to make the transition in a nice, smooth way. And this system needs to realise that some of the steps are a little bit too far. And it needs to realise that you cannot judge a book by its cover. Personal-centred planning needs to be done on everybody. And both adult and children's social services need to be working together. There are things that are wrong. But if people actually stop fighting against it and work together, we can move forward for the best interest of our children and our families. And I'm sorry, kids, but dad comes before mum. It's the way it is. Parents come first. If the parents are not happy, the kids are not happy. Mum and dad are happy, the kids are happy. In social services, you need to realise that parents cannot give to their children from an empty bucket, and penalising families who have to put careers together, who have to pay bills, and saying that they're not putting their children first is a load of fucking bollocks. Parents are the best parents when they are happy and contented, and they are coming from a place of self-worth, and they make great parents. The first people you should be helping is mum and dad. Even those that have fallen so low, you can still keep families together. People can still be together this Christmas. I'm not saying that every parent is ready to take their children back, case closed. I am. And there are a lot more who are as well. We can take our kids back instantly. You've lost our houses and you've lost a lot of stuff, but we'll replace it, and there are communities that come together to help us. But even the ones who struggle, the children deserve to be with their family at Christmas. I believe in redemption. I believe in change, and I believe in second, third, fourth, fifth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th chances. We need to end forced adoption. And we need to end it now. People can't ask for help for as long as they fear their children being removed. And we need early intervention. Even children who are being seriously abused, at some point a parent thought about getting help. They feared the children being taken. Things got out of control and they crossed the line. But one day that child is going to want to know the truth. Every adoptive child returns to their natural parent. Those that don't, it's because they're dead. There's too many parents taking their own lives. I won't be one of them. Because one day my children are going to want to know the truth. And I'll be around for that day coming. But we do have a medical condition. And time is of the essence. And I have a right to be with my children before I die. My children have a right to know their mum. So I hope that you've all listened to what I've said. I have no idea how long I've spoken for. I'm going to make this viral tomorrow. I'm going to be on the radio at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. And I'll be preparing for court on the 28th. I'm going to be spending the week pushing out what I'm saying in the hope that people will listen to this and support me in court on the 28th. I'm facing a committal to prison. There's also another mum who's starting the beginning of her appeal against the forced adoption on her kids. We're both in open courts. You're welcome to come into the courts and listen to what we say and do. And for those who don't have belief in me, you're welcome to observe me. But I urge you, if you sit back and you just watch to see if this is going to change, and there are so many of you who don't believe in this change, and you'll divide. You'll divide in those that believe and those that don't. But which side do you want your kids on? Because I know I want hope. I need hope. I need to believe that my children are coming home. Because if I believe I'm never going to see them again, I'm going to fall to a very dark place. I will not be without my kids. And neither should you. If you've got to make changes, change them. If you need to be a better mum, be a better mum. If you need to take responsibility, then do that. The children need you. They can't say stuff. They're more gagged than we are. They stop parents from communicating with their kids, and they stop kids from talking to their mums and dads. They're not even allowed on Facebook, so they can't find them. Your kids are screaming to be heard, and you need to be their voices. You need to be outside that court, and you need to be standing there with your children's names. Aaron and Faith, they are my children. So is Liam and Daniel, and so is every child in foster care now. I will not allow for the adoption of any child that is under forced adoption. And I will be asking for the immediate inspection into every case. any parent who wants their child back you will work with. And then you are free to help other children have homes for Christmas. But I suggest if you advertise my children during this adoptive period, I will sue your fucking asses. I will not see one advert of my kids during this adoption time. You promote my kids, I mean it, I will take the lot down. I will have every conference shut down, and I've already had one conference shut down. I want you to be able to home children that need it. But don't fight me over my children. You take them out the loop, and you take them out now. I've seen what you've done to my kids. I've seen pictures. Carrie Lavan, you get the fuck away from my kids. And I will be choosing a new social worker to represent my children. And I will seriously be having words with you. This ends now. I mean it. 13th of December. Don't push me. Don't push me past that date. You'll know and find out what I'm capable of. You've got my kids. I will see you all on the 28th of October. And I will give my press release as I walk out. Because even if the media is not there, we've got our own media. And if I can't dominate the normal media, I will take social media where there are 1 billion people. This is not just a UK problem. This is a worldwide problem. And I've told you it ends now. Change is coming. But you need to get on the boat before it sails away. Because they're too scared about the amount of compensation and money. It's not about money. It's just about getting our kids home. I wish you all a good day. And see you all on the other side.